if, as we were obviously talking before about the boxing, but in terms of the Olympics now, it's all over. That's it. There's going to be the closing ceremony tonight. Overall, has it been a big winner for you?
I think it'll be a big winner if it has the legacy that it's promised. You know, the actual games has been astounding. Couldn't have gone any better. I think everybody's really enjoyed them. The home nation winning, what I think 28, 29 gold medals now has been the icing on the cake. But the proof is in, will young people take up the sport? Will they carry on? And will they be inspired by it? And will they have the facilities to do it? You know, will the money go to the right areas where it's been taken away from? It's on all the school fields that I grew up on and played football and played English schools football and where I became professional football has gone. Now that needs to be reintroduced slowly, so not only are kids inspired, but they're inspired. They've got somewhere to go to develop and become sportsmen of any level, not just elite. You know, just play sport, be fit, and be happy. And that's what sports is about. It's not just about winning gold medals at the Olympics. It's about making a better life for everybody. So, you know, Hackney Marshes, where you had hundreds of teams playing football, you know, week in, week out. That's what sport's about, and that's what these Olympics should do. They should encourage everybody to go out and take up some kind of sport, but have the chance to do it.
I mean, I'm sure you all did other sports, not just football. And that's the important thing, isn't it? You know, the elite thing is one thing.
It gives everyone a buzz. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, with the football, there's a lot of doom and gloom about, and there were a lot of people saying, is it not going to be the best show? Well, from the opening ceremony, which was fantastic, unbelievable, probably the best, you know, all the way through, and it's going to finish off wonderful tonight. And the kids have to look at that themselves. You know, they have to look at all these and what actually can be done. You know, some of these people weren't really doing anything 4, 5, 6 years ago, and all of a sudden you can go and win yourself a gold medal. And I think it's like now there was something on the television this morning, and they're all out swimming doing the Lems, and it's like when someone watches Wimbledon, you get your tennis rackets out, don't you, and think you can be the next. They must get confidence out of seeing what can be done. Yeah,
but you know what, you make a good point. You know, I've loved the rowing, you know, I've loved the cycling, but they're middle class sports. There's no doubt about it. You know, rowing, and it shouldn't be. You know, and they should be an opportunity for anybody from any background to go out and row a boat.
Yeah. And I think it's changing slightly, though, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, if you look at I think the medal tally, about 60% of the medals were won by about people from 7% independent schools, which told its own story that, there was a bit too elite. But it is changing. Of course, anyone can go in a boxing gym, which is great because you've seen the success in that area. But I think it is a bit more accessible, and that's the big challenge, isn't it? Because you'll hear legacy all day long, and it's about making facilities available and having the coaching in place for everybody.
But there must be something, because I mean, every country what's had the Olympics. I mean, if you go to Holland now, you see the old Olympic Stadium. They still have the Olympic stuff up. So there's still going to be. You're not just going to forget all about it. It's going to, you know, because it's been in this country and people having the chance to see it. It's obviously going to work.
But it's not just about having memories. It's about driving an opportunity. You've got an opportunity now to drive something forward, to change an attitude and culture. You know, this is a sport-loving island. You know, Great Britain, and now and for time, things have happened which have gone and people haven't challenged. You know, where money's been taken out of sport in schools and no competition in schools where you don't win anything. You need to have competition where people know how to win, and you lose with grace. You know,
so that's back on now, is it?
I think so. I think that's been driven. But I think the most important thing is facilities. To have the facilities for everybody, that everybody can walk out there wherever they live. As a cliche council estate or a mansion, but they can walk down the street and go swimming because the swimming bars have gone, and they can go and play tennis, or they can go and row a boat if they want to. Can have a go and just enjoy it.
Well, I wonder how many inner city kids got tickets to any of the venues.
Exactly.
Because it's all well and good, isn't it? Everyone's saying what a brilliant games it's been, and everyone enjoying themselves when they go to the stadium and the venues. But the kids that you want to get involved are the ones that can't get hold of the tickets.
Exactly. And you know what I did? Because we didn't get any tickets, so I took my kids to the Aviva meeting at Crystal Palace before, because I was desperate for them to go and get that and see what it's like. You know, and the only way they're going to, you know, my daughter's set at 7. You know, but I wanted her to just feel what it was like and to watch it live, what it was all about. And you don't get that when you watch it on television. But I didn't get any tickets, and it would have been nice to see some free tickets given out for the Olympics to people who had no chance of getting any tickets. That didn't happen. They raised a lot of money, and you can understand why. But from now on, you know, I'm not going to criticise the Olympics because it's been fantastic. But from now on, you know, I will criticise it if nothing comes of this and we don't see a reaction in terms of participation in sport and facilities for everybody.
I'm putting you down for Prime Minister as well.
Thank you very much. I won't get it.
No, why not?